Hello, Serge here from the back porch. Today I want to give a shout out and at least mention this great accomplishment I just read about in Golf Week magazine, which was in the June 10th issue of 2011, which was a couple weeks ago. And this is about a senior golfer who has made what I think is a milestone accomplishment. So I want to give him recognition, as well as it was an interview and he answered some questions, and I think they're great answers for all of us seniors. And I'm really doing this also because of the fact that swingsurgeon.com has a majority of our Surgites, our senior golfers, and we talk a lot about what can we do to play better golf. Well, how about this one? This is about a gentleman named Don Addington, and it says Don Addington, senior amateur champion. And the article goes on to say Addington, 80, he's 80 years old, of Dallas, is a lifelong amateur who worked in the paper business before retiring at 73. Playing in the recent John Klein Super Senior Championship, a big event for golfers 65 and older, Addington shot a final round 4 under 67 on the Cypress Creek course at Champions Golf Club in Houston. The course, a former U.S. Amateur, U.S. Open, and Ryder Cup site, played at 6,003 yards. Not only was it the low round of the 54-hole tournament, but it also bettered his age by 13 shots. Addington finished with a 217 total, winning the 75 to 79 age division, and in parentheses it said Addington played down in age by 11 strokes because he was 80 and he played in the age that ended at 79. So he played with some younger guys. So they asked him a few questions, and I think this might help bode for a lot of us who are seniors to think about what can we do to play golf. It's obvious Don Addington has been a good player, a scratch golfer all his life. There's no doubt about that. So some of these things are not something that just happened overnight. This is a lifelong of playing golf. But listen to some of these questions. What's your secret? And Don Addington said, I'm healthy. I stay active by playing a lot of golf. I stretch every day. I take a lot of vitamins. I made a bunch of putts to shoot 67. Okay, so it's obvious that putting is really important here. Any recommendations for senior golfers? Okay, listen up. I guess, and what he's going to say here not only goes for seniors, I think it goes for everybody, but especially for seniors. And it goes for whether you're male or female. His suggestion was keep playing, stay in shape, work on your putting, work on your short game. Remember, I'm always saying we're getting enamored with distance. I got to hit the ball farther. Well, you have to accept who you are. You're going to lose distance as you get older, and the only way you can make up for that is two ways. Number one, stop playing the correct length tees for you, meaning play senior tees. And number two, become short game wizards. Now here Don really focused on putting, but I think putting is critical. I mean, after all, that's the number one club we use. We hit more shots with that than any club in the bag. So if you want to get better and start lowering scores, lower with the one you use the most times and hit the most shots with, and start lowering those shots. But also short game wizard. Remember, chip it and pitch, and you hit it and chip it and pitch it closer to the hole. It improves your odds of making putts. So I think that's a great comment from Don there. How has your game changed as you have aged? I hit the ball almost as far as I did when I was younger. Now I get tired sometimes, but I can still hit most of the shots I've always hit. If you stay flexible, you can play some pretty good golf at 80. Shooting at 67, I literally felt like I was 30 years old. So playing better golf, I guess he's saying, can help us make us feel younger. And so, but you also do your job to stay in shape, stretching, flexibility, and doing a lot of good things to stay healthy. And that's how you're going to feel younger and therefore be able to play more consistent golf. How often do you play, and do you walk or ride? I play about 4 times a week. I ride. I had prostate cancer a few years ago, but I got through that. So evidently he's still riding. But normally, if you ride, you share a cot with somebody. You can swap off walking. You drive this hole, and your partner walks the hole, and then you switch holes and you do that. And that's a good way to at least get some exercise in. I see a lot of seniors now that they don't want to carry their bags, but they get these new pull carts, push carts, whichever one you want to call it, and they use those things. And then ultimately, if you really need some help, if your course is kind of hilly, you can get those motorized pull or push carts, whatever you want to call them, and push the buttons, and it goes for you. But it takes the strain off, but you get your walk in. So walking's still good if you can, and if you ride, swap off with the guy you're in the cart with. What did Jackie Burke, the two-time major champion and owner of Champions, say to you after you shot 67? He asked me if I played all the holes. He seemed very happy about it, as everybody does. As everybody did. Well, I thought you'd enjoy seeing this because this is a great accomplishment. 80 years old and shoot your age, especially breaking it by 13 shots. I don't know if that might, I think that might have a good chance of qualifying for the most strokes breaking your age for the year, or probably maybe all time. That's a heck of a lot of strokes to cut your stroke by, and he did it in a tournament, which is even more exceptional because you know that the course was set up very difficult in terms of pin placements, and they probably played it out to the maximum or close to the maximum length that they stated they were going to do for that tournament. So my hat goes off to Don Addington and all you seniors who out there play golf, and especially when you can keep yourself healthy and keep playing all the golf you want to play, and you know that the surge swing with the limited turn is a body-friendly swing, and it's going to help that happen to all of you. So again, here's to Don, good going, and hopefully he can become a great role model for all of us. Well, talking about senior golf, and for that matter any golf, to how to get better, Don gave us some good suggestions, and basically it was putting, and as I added on, short game. Become short game wizards. So for the search today, and in giving this news release about Don Addington and breaking his age, that's it from the back porch today, and I'll be talking to you all again soon.